Welcome back! We are nearing the end of our journey through Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is our final zone, Scrap Brain Zone. My god, what a zone it is! It is definitely fairly tricky, as my constant failing of simple platforming will show you. Well, it won't show you much other than the fact that I suck at Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's fairly difficult. There's no Labyrinth Zone. Again, I still stand by, if you can get past Labyrinth Zone, you've got this game. But the game is still fairly difficult at this point. Mainly Act 2, but we'll get to that when we get to that. As you can see, we're in some kind of industrial area. This is Robotnik's fortress, I suppose, and Caterpillar is back to be the usual dick he always is. Thankfully, ring boxes. He did nothing to us. Bomb is also back, so are a bunch of badniks actually. Most of the badniks in this zone are just reused from previous. There is one, I think, that I don't think is used in any other zones. I don't remember seeing him anyway. That is the pink pig that throws bombs at you, but we'll see him soon. Don't worry. I'm not sure what that one's called. Malil, maybe? I don't know. Stepping on that switch changes the direction of the spinny thing, sends you on a different path, so if I'd missed that and just went into it, we would have gone to the lower path, which is a tad harder. A tad less interesting. I say that, but this right here is not all that interesting. It can crush you though, so you've still got to watch out for that. These doors, once you, they don't let you go back down once you're up. So, keep an eye out for that. And, I do not believe you can get special stages on Scrap Brain Zone, but, even if you can, we got the last emerald last time, so we're ready, set, again. There's only 6 in this here game, so no supersonic. But there was a nice little bonus. This right here is a little gimmick, and it's only used in this part of the game. I'm not quite sure why. Basically, if you hold the down button, you kind of spin along these wheels, and the faster you go, the higher you jump when you release from the wheel. It's a nice little gimmick. Some people have trouble with it. It's only really used in this room, for whatever reason. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you just want a gimmick that is only showing up once, and originality, go for it. I'd rather have that than constant use of the bloody wheel mechanic. This is definitely a final zone though. You can tell due to the whole angry spikes coming after you and whatnot. And yeah, I do terrible on these little treadmill sections. I'm not good at dodging the buzzsaws and flames and giant flails. What can I say? I tried my best. This can insta-kill you though, so be careful. And some of those shockers are just complete douchebags. I mean, how are you expected to dodge that? Especially when you're trying to keep your momentum. For whatever reasons, these don't insta-kill you. I guess Sonic is immune to buzzsaws. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. It's a tad gruesome. How does Robotnik get around his own fucking factory? That makes no sense to me. Return of the Caterpillar, but that's not what got me this time. Those did. That's Act 2. Out of the way. Just one act left. One act. And then we can punch this Robotnik right in his right in his robot face. This is new. I don't know. Oh, god damn it. So Act 3, it can't possibly be that bad. Fuck! Everything! Okay. Labyrinth Zone is back. This time colourless and contaminated with purple water. Jeez. Just when you thought you'd had enough of this zone. But oh well. Apparently Robotnik has created his own little labyrinth under Scrap Brain Zone. I'm not quite sure why, but he just wanted to fuck with us one last time. This zone can be can be incredibly difficult, but thankfully you can outrun the little elevator, which I did, as you can see at the beginning of this act, and get quite a nice shortcut that cuts out a lot of the zone. So I definitely recommend you do that, because this is a lot harsher than even Labyrinth Zone was. The placement of the bubbles are just far, far harsher on you. But final zone, here we go. The final showdown with Dr. Robotnik. The nefarious scientist will crush me with his... Yeah, I don't quite get it. Basically, Robotnik is going to shoot balls at you that are really easy to dodge, and then once you've dodged that, he's going to choose two of these to jump down in. He will always be in one of them will always be empty, so... It's really hard to die on this boss fight. You can get crushed if you're not playing it safe, but... if you take your time, chill out a little bit. Sonic's had a long day. He needs some time to breathe. Even the fastest thing alive can't stay running all the time. So chill out. Don't let the bullets dodge you. And just wait for Robotnik to show. Again, the bosses in this game, they definitely ramp it up for Sonic 2, so do not worry, we'll see some, well, not deadly bosses, at least slightly more punishing bosses coming up in the next Let's Play. But hey, as I said, this was the first Sonic game. They had a lot to learn, and my god, it was pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. It's got nothing on Sonic 3 or Sonic 2, but it's still a good game. And honestly, this is the Sonic game I've played the least of, so... of the classic trilogy, at least. There we go. Robotnik is out. Can he escape Sonic? No, he can. Of course he can. He's down. Down and out. Sonic is won. Mobius is saved. We've got the Chaos Emeralds. We've saved the animals. We've saved the world. All in one day. Obviously, if you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, this doesn't happen. This is pretty much the only bonus you get for collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. So, if I hadn't had any of them, basically Sonic would just run there and jump at the screen. No flowers. So we went through all that for flowers. Pretty much. But yeah, fun game. I definitely have a lot of love for Sonic the Hedgehog. The first time I personally played Sonic the Hedgehog was on Sonic Jam. And in that game, it was a compilation of Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. But they had modified Sonic 1 to actually have a spin dash. So, when I first played the Mega Drive version, the original version of Sonic the Hedgehog, it was kind of a mindfuck that there was no spin dash. And that's pretty much my only problem with the game, honestly. Well, that and Labyrinth Zone. I think the pacing of some of the levels is a tad off, but it was their first shot. There was no Sonic formula set in stone, they were experimenting. And, well, this will not be the last Sonic 2D side-scroller we see with weird, platforming gimmicks. I'm looking at you, Sonic Compact Disc. Wink. But yeah, I will see you guys next time, where we will make a start on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Don't mock my special stage skills. I can tell you right now that's going to be pretty bad. See you then.